takes the floor.
I see number one, great court vision, unselfishness by the freshman. He lets go right at the right time. I mean, you could argue either way, but right there's no interference. He's off the rim.
I can't help but notice you came down here for college and you really never went back.
No, why? Just go up in the summer, have some lobster up in New England, cup of chowder.
On with Chekwa, 4 for the Yellow Jackets. They got to find something offensively. It's been a tough go of it. Dongo, there it is. High now with 6 points. Mustaf probing, spinning. On with Chekwa, free throw line. Jay? Yes.
Showing us a little variety in his game. He doesn't just have to be right under the basket.
He's a big piece.
And a turnover. Here comes Mustaf. Lift off. And by Dongo there to clean it up. A little give and go between the freshman and Jaeden Mustaf. Flushes it with 2 hands. Starting to find his legs here.
Right there, Dalen Berry took his eyes off his man. Was caught staring at the ball. No weak side help.
Ooh, good crossover. And the elbow, Jay. Oh, yes.
Here he is. He's doing it.
That was at Chattanooga. Mustaf picks that one off like a DB. Lays it in on the other end. Kick to the corner, Powell. Back up, Mustaf. Tries his luck. Off the bank. The backboard.
Oklahoma's missed their last 5 field goals. Inside, tough circus shot, but Jaeden Mustaf gets it to go.
Jaeden Mustaf, just a big physical wing. Will play with the balls in his hands. The start that they've had to the season has just been amazing. It's been fun to watch.
Auburn winning the Maui Invitational. Throwing it up! How about the throwdown by Dongo? He has got some hops.
Freshman coming down here, throwing it up to the big sophomore. You don't want to get in the way of that. You just turn in the corner. Weak side is late.
It's North Carolina by 4 on Georgia Tech in the ACC opener. Part of this triple header here on ACC. Mustaf the hammer. 2-handed flush off the baseline feed.
After dominating the lane in the first half.
Yeah, Georgia Tech had a 20-point advantage, points in the paint in that first half. And
There's
that's
2
what
more.
they need right out of the dead ball situation.
Or those 2 free throws for Nate George for Georgia Tech as a team tonight. The final minute. Ooh, tough contest. Nate George swallowed up Valentine on the other end. Alley-oop. Mustaf brings the house down. And Georgia Tech back in firm control. Jordan's 3. Oh, that was pure.
10-point game, but Georgia Tech, Nate George, give him the...
No, I mean, their defense is going to keep them in every game, even if they're off a little bit. Their defense is going to be good.
Nice drop by the freshman, Jaeden Mustaf.
It'd be fun to see his continued growth and development.
Mustaf double figures in Tech's last 7 games. On the attack, throw down, there's the talented freshman.
On cue, he knew what he was talking about. Been able to turn this into easy points like this with Jaeden Mustaf hammering down.
Mustaf continues to learn on the fly here in his freshman year. Alley-oop, oh baby! High above the Atlanta sky.
That was not the case here. Jaeden Mustaf comes down. Ibrahim Soiree on the other end of that one. Great catch with Lance Terry and McCullum, and Nate George is creating havoc right now for Alabama A&M.
Another turnover for us. Nice feed and the jam. That was Mustaf on the rim ripper. 46-22. Georgia Tech leading big.
You're implementing so many players.
Nice feed there. And Soiree rips it down.
He runs the floor here. And a rim protector as he blocks the shot on the other end here. Great job running and finishing.
Davis got his man in the air. Micah Shrewsbury wanted a foul, no call. Dongo pushing. Mustaf, the lob. Dongo, the finish.
Transition, great defense by the front court. You push it, you throw it up, Dongo knows what to do. Georgia Tech off and running, playing well.
Suarez seeing some more minutes of late. Mustaf with the shot clock winding down, the reverse layup. Mustaf. Ooh, athletic move. This kid's coming on. Wow. BA, well, he is starting to come along.
Yeah, he really is starting to come along. You love that little drive from the...
Long rebound. Comes to the Yellow Jackets. Numbers. Great job to find the trailer in Jaeden Mustaf. Squandered by Georgia Tech. Now Cuff gets his pocket pick. Mustaf right to the rack. This time he converts and a chance for three.
That is a big-time finish by the freshman, Jaeden Mustaf.
Two personal fouls after a great start by Miller had him on the bench. Cario Oquendo into the game early for Andy Enfield as they go inside of the big fella. Chuck Harris got the start today. He's got it knocked out of bounds.
0 for 9 from the floor. They trail by 3 with less than 7 minutes to go in the opening half.
And they're finding offense. They're moving the basketball from side to side, creating turnovers.
And Mustaf pays off the steal.
Rhythm a little bit. Mustaf physical on the perimeter. Can't happen. You have to come off with some physicality. If you're Chauncey Wiggins, but Mustaf, I'm a big fan of this young man's game.
It has been 6 players total because Ryan Mutombo we have not really seen since the first half. That's picked off by Dongo, 3-on-2. And Mustaf has a chance at the end one.
Nice play. Jaeden Mustaf, the freshman. He's good in transition. Foot bothering him.
Dongo at that free throw line, backdoor cut! Oh my! Mustaf showing you high above the rim what he can do.
Georgia Tech right now, they're just being the aggressor. You see Mustaf just hammering it down on Sellers right now. A great pass right there, but just being strong and being the aggressors at the rim. Stanford's not being aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, and Georgia Tech's really...
Inside the arc on his 2-point shot. Mustaf, pretty. What a finish. Deep in his back, Jaeden Mustaf.
Here's Stojakovic, slipped. Was able to avoid the travel, but Cal can't avoid the turnover. Transition. Call. Stojakovic's reaction is the best part of this.
Yeah, I mean, it was all 3 of them.
In the moment, realizing that he's going to be on an autographed 8x10.
Yeah.
Teams have been sagging off of him because of the shooting. 3 to shoot for Stojakovic. He lost track of it. Mustaf right to the rim. Now Cal milks a little bit of clock, but it's
pushing
not.
him out. He said, "Get out the way. Let me work. Can we have this dance?" Ooh, tough. Good defense. Georgia Tech on the break.
Layup ties the game.
Well, they got to be careful getting back into that isolation basketball.
What a pass.
Great pass right there. But BC, what's really had them going early on is the ball movement. They're getting great looks at the rim.
Jaeden Mustaf feeds Powell, who draws the second defender. Nice wraparound pass to Mustaf, and an equally nice pass inside to George.
Just great ball movement. That's what Georgia Tech was lacking last game. You see George doing what he does, finishing at the rim, waiting not to put the ball down.
And 6 for his last 35 from deep prior to that.
After he made that one, you could see him take a deep breath, like a big weight was lifted off his chest to see one go down.
Mustaf the steal. And the stuff.
Those are the type of plays you need to win games. The outside, and Mustaf with the steal and the slam. Defensive end for them, excuse me. When they're scrappy, playing with their hands, playing hard, keeping the ball in front, they're a tough team.
Nifty move by Mustaf. How much did you used to get a kick out of it? End of a blowout game when a walk-on hits a big shot.
Oh man, it's unbelievable. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite moments.
Ball's loose.
Georgia Tech comes away with it. Mustaf down the paint, off the window for 2.
Well, every one of them has commented to me on the fact they love the way that we present a game, that our team presents a game.
That's why I hope that
some way, shape, or form, and I adore Jim Phillips.
They want Ndongo again. He'll draw the double. Cross court. Mustaf to the foul line, keeps on moving and drops.